Hi, hello, good morning, and welcome to our Read to Me story time. I'm Miss Nancy Valdivia, one of the MLS librarians here for Palm Springs Public Library. And for the month of March, I have a story for you called The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun Loose at School. This is written by Laura Murray and illustrated by Mike Lowry. And we read this book to you with permissions by G.P. Putnam Sons, an imprint of Penguin Young Readers Group, and we thank them. Inside of our story here, so let's begin our adventure. A gingerbread man and the leprechaun loose at school. You see the leprechaun there? He says, ha 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 ha. Uh-oh, that's not a very good sound, boys and girls, coming from a leprechaun. One Monday in March, the mischief began with a from a wee little man. Uh-oh, there's the teacher and the students trying to learn their lessons, and they hear a wee little man laugh. We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall. Then he paused by our door with a wink and a call. "Oh, fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm a leprechaun, making spree. Ha ha! I'm crafty and keen, I'm nimble and quick. I love to make mischief or play a good trick." Look at all the boys and girls. They're trying to follow him, but he's very, very quick. Their mouths are open. We rushed to the hall. He was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. The teacher doesn't look very happy, does she? We quietly tiptoed our way down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. The woodwinds, the strings, percussion, and brass are turned topsy-turvy, awaiting your class. And there's a little shamrock there, so you know it's from the leprechaun. Of course, his face is there too. Who is reading that note, boys and girls? Who is that there? You got it, the Gingerbread Man. Music! I whispered. The band room's this way. But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. The sheets were all scattered. The tubers were tipped. The trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read out his rascally quote. "Oh, fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever as can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rollicking, frolicking leprechaun fun. Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must capture that small cheeky chap." I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll to prowl all the hallways on prankster patrol. I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch it. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I spotted more shamrocks, then heard a new noise. I pushed on a door with a sign that said, "Boys." The place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush, "Where are your manners? Remember to flush." I glanced at the mirror and spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. "Fool fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape." "He's loose in the library. This is not good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should." "I'm on the case," I said as I ran. "I can catch him. I'm the Gingerbread Man." So there he is, going to the library. Oh no, the books were all stacked in a rainbow display. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they all came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast, I had no time to hide. Ah! Then, under the pile, I was startled to find something important that he left behind. Beside his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. And I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. "Fool fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom, a classroom, which place should I go? Or how about the house made from gingerbread dough?" "My classroom! My house! I must get there first!" I sped down the hall in a super fast burst. "I'm on a mission! I've got a good plan! I can catch him! I'm the Gingerbread Man!" I reached our door quickly, no sign of the elf. So I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I grabbed all the pencils, a ruler, and glue, then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. I set my trap. Then I heard a small giggle. I peered out our door and I saw the knob jiggle. "Oh, fiddly fee, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, ha 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 ha. Is that my magical hat that I see?" With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, whoa, his arms whirled around, oh, as he log rolled on pencils laid out on the ground. Oh, whoa! landed on top of the measuring stick the ruler propped up, and it gave him a flick. Bing! He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls. But his shoes were so sticky it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping, he spun round and round and round. Then, wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. You see him there? What a plan, boys and girls. The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, Leprechaun. I'm the Gingerbread Man. Frou fiddly fee. Oh my, oh me. This is a mind that I didn't foresee. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say, you'll fix up the messes you left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and keen, just hand me my hat, and I promise to clean. That's quite a good trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're pretty clever as me. Ha ha. And he winked and then said, may your school be mess-free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprang to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free, as my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It's time to be going, my mischief is done, but I'll visit next March with more leprechaun fun. I'm up for the challenge. We'll have a new plan. Bring it on, Leprechaun. I'm the Gingerbread Man. You see on his hat, he's got a little shamrock there. And that is the end of that, boys and girls. The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun loose at school. Available for you to read. Written by Laura Murray and illustrated by Mike Lowry. I think you'll enjoy this story for St. Patrick's Day. What fun.